So we are finally on the road. I was hoping that we were gonna get out of here around 2 o'clock, but we'll wind up leaving at 5 o'clock because to get our results for the COVID just took so long and we just had to run around. Hope is on the go. Are you on the run? Hope is on the run. And I'm here just, you know, trying to upload videos and, you know, we just going over, you know, our game plan and stuff like that. It is gonna take about 19 hours to get to the next country, so we're just like, you know, we're gonna take a rest stop somewhere. We just don't know when, but you know, we're just vibing. We vibing. Are you vibing, Hope?
I'm vibing.
You vibing. We are so excited. Like, how's your excitement?
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Like, I literally like have dreamed about this for so long and I can't believe like it's happening. So yeah, we just vibing and just driving, making sure, you know, praying that, you know, we arrive safely and stuff like that. And we don't know where we're gonna stay tonight. We don't know if we're gonna sleep in the car tonight. We don't know if we're just gonna find like a little hotel. Who knows? That's what's so nice about this trip, is that it's so spontaneous. We are just doing whatever it is that we desire to do. If we want to stop right now, we can just stop right now. So there's something just so beautiful about it. And I'm so excited, and I'm excited for you guys to be on the journey with us. Please make sure that you follow us on Instagram, because you are really going to get the behind the scenes. Most of the times when I'm posting these videos, it's usually because it's been filmed already a while ago, but at least on Instagram you get first-hand experience. So definitely follow at Jules on the Run. Guys, so we are, how long did we drive today?
What?
Like 4 or 5 hours. So we drove about 4 or 5 hours. We are sleeping in the car today. We're just eating some food right now before we sleep. We're only gonna sleep for a few hours and then get back on the road. I'm super tired. Yeah, this is the road life. Alright, so an update is, it is 3:30 a.m. and we are back on the road. We just got back on the road. We stopped over, you know, as you guys know, at a gas station, and we slept there for a couple hours. We still have a really long way to go. Yeah, it's gonna be another day full of driving. I think we're possibly gonna sleep somewhere tonight. tonight or sleep again in the car. We'll see. But yeah, that is a 3:30 a.m. update. It's less cars now. The thing is like, you know, Hope and I both don't like driving at night, and especially on an unfamiliar road that we don't know. And then on top of that, like, who drives at night is these big trucks, and I just like, I hate driving amongst big trucks, especially patrol trucks, like ones that have gasoline in it. Like, I just have like this fear you're gonna get into an accident and like everything's gonna blow up and stuff. So I just like prefer not to. And when we were driving earlier, we were driving in between two cities, so there were just a lot of trucks, like a lot of trucks, and all of the trucks just seem to be driving super fast and just cutting in and out and just like not caring. Maybe because they know the roads and they're so familiar with the road that they feel confident enough to be able to drive and just be cutting in and out. But for me, it didn't feel safe. So, but you know, we recharged, we got that nap in, and now we are back on the road. Y'all, I'm still tired. Hope is driving right now. Hope is such a trooper. Like, say hi to people.
Hi.
He's such a trooper. Like, I offered to drive. He was like, no, it's okay, I got it. So we'll see who's gonna do most of the driving. Clearly him. But yeah, he's such a trooper, and you know, I'm about to get a little more sleep while he drives. So maybe, you know, when he was ready to take a nap later on, I will be recharged. So, you know, that would be nice to give him a break and stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's a 3:30 a.m. update, and I'll give you guys another update too. Hope, tell them what we just saw at 3:30 a.m.
The Maasai. Just walk right now. Oh my god. The jack right now.
It is 3:30 a.m. and
Maasai.
the Maasai, was it a guy?
The guy, yeah.
A guy walking alone on the side of the road. There's no way I could do that. Alright, so we actually are driving through a national park. So what's scary about driving through the national park is you can't hit any of the animals. And what happens if you hit the animals? Hope.
Wow.
What happens if you hit the animals in the national park?
Where you hit? Oh, where I'm going. I'm wrong?
Yeah, I think you should have stood straight. I don't know why you turned.
Head south, then turn right.
Sorry.
That guy. No,
Turn left toward A7, then turn left. Head south.
Yeah, you gotta go back. Yeah.
In
Anyway,
200
guys,
meters, turn
if
right.
you hit an animal in the national park, you have to pay a fine of $200.
According to animal.
According to the animal. So, depending on the animal, it can be more expensive.
Yeah.
So you really have to like keep your eyes open and be aware of, you know, what's going on. We're actually still in Tanzania. Tanzania is so huge. And one of the things that I noticed is, guys, it's like 4:35 a.m. and women are already like out in the street walking to go to work. Like, women are so hard working. Why do you think women are so hard working here?
I think they just fight for the family, especially for the kids. Yeah, so that's why. And here it's different. The women here in Tanzania, they just want like to succeed or to achieve, to make sure they pull up the family up. So every kid or everybody on the family can achieve for his life or for her life. So that's why they just waking up and do their stuff like that. And they go to
yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, wow, like they're like, here I am sleeping in a car, and they're like getting up, working so hard. Like, it's crazy. Early in the morning, 5 a.m., 4:30 a.m. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, still driving, guys. It's gonna be a long time before we get there. A few days. Outside of the window is beautiful.
Wow.
Are you excited for these next few months?
Yeah, for real. Yes, I am.
This sunset is gonna be beautiful. I've taken over driving. You know, we're trying to go back and forth on driving. One of the things that I noticed about driving here, at least here in Tanzania, is that there's like a mutual respect on the road. Like, you know, which is so different, unlike New York. You know, everybody is so like, everybody's just aggressive drivers and trying to take each other out and seeing which is the best car, which is the best that's gonna get somewhere. And I noticed here that like, there's like a mutual respect here. Like, people allow you to like bypass them. They'll even help you out to let you know if there's like a car coming over. I realize when they do like their left signal, it's because like, oh, it's clear. The right is like, no, there's somebody coming. I just think that's really super cool, because it's definitely not something you're gonna get in New York, not even a little bit. So yeah, still driving, gonna continue to keep driving, and we're gonna get there eventually. Just what matters is that we're driving safely. And you know, I saw last night a lot of like accidents and stuff like that, which is why we pulled over. But also like this morning when we started driving, like there were a lot of like cars on the side that have gotten into accidents. So you know, I'd rather drive slow and safe and if it takes us 10 days to get there, then that's how long it's gonna take us. But you know, I'd rather be safe. But yeah, continuing on with the journey. Y'all, I feel so tired. Like, I swear I feel like I organized this car a million times. And every time I need something, I just like go and grab it, and then I mess everything up, and then I have to organize it again. It's kind of annoying. It's getting dark again, and we have not crossed the borders yet. We're still in Tanzania. This is like 24 hours later. But you know, we're trooping. We are trooping. Roads are smooth. Everything is good. What part did we just leave from? Mbezi?
Yeah.
Mbezi. So we just left from Mbezi. So we're on the right pathway.
Yeah.
Mbeya, sorry. Mbeya. What's Mbezi?
There is none.
Ah, okay, never mind. Mbeya, sorry y'all. We just left from Mbeya and we are still heading off. Driving. I've seen so many like livestock animals. I love it. It's so cute. All the cows and sheep and goats and stuff. It just makes me happy. Is this real? Is this real, guys? Is this real? Is this real? guys, so it looks like we're sleeping in the car another night. We're about to just, you know, get some sleep and start again tomorrow. Good morning. Another night in the car. Guys, I just want to take like a shower and scrub my body, but you know, we almost there. Today we're gonna go through the borders, and the borders supposedly they open at 8, so it's around 7:30 now, so we're just waiting, and then we're gonna go through the borders and continue to drive. Yeah, y'all see I'm comfortable. I laid myself out in the back seat. We kind of just got rid of everything. We both pretty much slept back here. I know you guys are like, how? Because we're both so tall, but you know, we found a way. We definitely found a way. Hope just wound up taking a nap because he's such a trooper, and then he wound up, you know, going and editing last night. So you know, with him is work. But for me, I needed some rest, y'all. But I still didn't feel like I got like proper rest because, you know, the car ain't that comfortable unlike a bed. But we're gonna get through the borders and do what it do. Hey guys, so we are at the border. You can see there's so many of the like trucks and stuff like that, because you know, they are the ones who are going back and forth exporting and things like that. So we're gonna go through immigration, and you know, we got to get local insurance in Malawi. Every country that we go to, we have to get insurance, even though we have Tanzanian insurance. So all right, I'm gonna film as much as they allow me to. All right guys, so this is just a travel tip 101, and actually like I completely went against like what I said. So always, it is imperative, always have copies of your passport. We're at the border right now and they need a copy of our passport. Most of these borders don't have copy machines. This is so important. I can't stress how important it is. Now for me, I have copies of my passport, I mean from years ago, so I have copies, and I told Hope, I said we have to make copies of your passport. And when we went to go make copies of his passport, we only had a picture, we didn't have the original passport. So and we didn't want to go back to the house to go get it, and that was like a couple weeks ago, and it completely slipped my mind. No, we have to like continue to make copies of, like we have to go back and make copies of this passport. So now we're here at the borders and they need copies of the passport, and we don't have copies of his passport. So now we have to take the time out to, you know, he's going on a picky to go to find a copy machine place to make copies of his passport. So you know, this is just a note for all you travelers. Always on a plane or road, always have copies of your passport. It is so important. It's just so important. And a lot of places will say, oh well, not the borders, but even when you want to run out a car or whatever it is that you may want to do, they'll want a copy of your passport. And if you don't have a copy of your passport, they'll hold on to your passport. And it's just not safe to have somebody else hold on to your passport, because that's your gateway out of the country. So yeah, super important fact. 100%, please have a copy of your passport at all times. Not just one copy. You should at least have about 5 to 10 copies of your passport, because you never know what's gonna come up. So when you come to the borders, there are agents here who help people, you know, get the insurance, that help you through immigration and stuff. So the agent is his cost is 20,000 shillings, which is about 10 US dollars, and it's very useful to have this, because it just makes the process more smooth and things like that. So because you know, the Hope is the one taking care of all of the car stuff, only because he's the one who's in charge of the car, and I'm just here waiting in the car giving you guys updates until we actually have to go to immigration and get our passports stamped and stuff like that. But the agent is helping a lot and it's making the process go smoother. So I would say, you know, definitely use the agents. It's just $10 to save you so much time and to get the help that you need, because no one is an expert of these borders, and there's so many, and we want to do it right. We don't want to do it wrong. Again, we have insurance in Tanzania, but you have to get the local insurance. So if we're going to, let's just say we're going to South Africa, we have to get South African insurance. So they have temporary insurance. You don't have to get it for a full year. You can just get it for however long you're staying. So if you're staying for 2 months, then you get a 2-month insurance and stuff like that. It's a temporary insurance, just to get you through the country. So yeah, that's the update. Hey guys, so we just finished we're in the process of doing the whole, we're still here. It's been like 3 hours with the immigration. The issue is that on the CDC website and on, I contacted the US Embassy and everything, and they said that I can get a visa on arrival. Most Americans can get visa on arrival with no problem everywhere, and for some reason they're not allowing me to get a visa on arrival. So we're just running into this huge problem because I didn't apply online. So right now I'm applying online, which I think it's still like BS, because I don't understand what was the point of contacting the US Embassy and doing all my research before I got here if you're gonna tell me when I arrive here that I'm not allowed to. And yet I'm showing them that online it says that I can get a visa on arrival, and they're straight up telling me no, that information wasn't updated. This is the new information, but there's no proof of that anywhere. So anyways, we're just really running into a lot of problems at the border. I don't really know if we're gonna get in. I don't really know like what's the plan. Hope doesn't have any problems because he's Tanzanian and he doesn't require a visa. But for me, they're just really giving me problems, like really giving me a lot of problems. They're like, oh, people in the US, like, you can't just go to the US and get a visa on arrival, so what makes you think you can do that here? But first of all, don't even get me started on this conversation. Well, my whole thing is like, update the website, and then if they told me that I needed to apply for the visa a week ago, I would have done that, but they said visa on arrival. Anyways, yeah, today has been a stressful day, between requiring me to get the yellow fever vaccine to all of this. Like, this has been the hardest day since we've been on the road, like seriously. So now we're waiting to speak to the headquarters of Malawi to find out if the information online is true or not. That's the update. But yeah, this is the worst experience that I have ever had in my life regarding these offices, everything, the way I was treated, and the corruption, everything. I'm really disgusted by these borders. I truly am. I really am. It's unbelievable. It's really, really, really unbelievable. Now I'm just here waiting, still waiting. I don't even know if we're gonna get into this country. Which was 6 o'clock at night, and everything happened. I had been drained. I had been crying all day. I was upset that I could not even film when I got the visa, because it wasn't a good feeling when I got the visa and us actually going inside of the borders to get into Malawi. So this next clip is like maybe like 10 minutes after we arrived in the country. So you can start seeing like Malawi, but the actual from the border getting into Malawi, I didn't film that because I was just too upset. Arrived in our guest house. I want to show you the beautiful house. Despite all the obstacles, listen, traveling is not perfect. There are always going to be obstacles you have to face. There's always, like, traveling is just not perfect. And I'm so excited to be able to share this journey with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are so happy that we're here. We're safe. Everything is all good. We're finally relaxed. And we're in a beautiful place. We made it to Malawi. I mean, since I've been in Malawi, which is only a couple hours, I mean, the people seem really friendly. It just seems like we had a really bad encounter, but it's not gonna distaste us from the whole country. You know, we're just not that type of people to say, well, you know what, like, because one person was this way, then this is how we feel about everybody. We're just not those type of people. So, you know, Malawi still definitely has a fair chance, and we're really excited to explore it. Thank you guys so much for being with us since day one to the time that we actually arrived here safely. Thank God we made it safe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.